There will never be another call that bad ever. I want to give credit to the LA Rams. They competed hard. They played a hard football game. It was very, very close. However, that call would have been a chip shot field goal and a win, because it would have set the Rams, it would have set the Saints up at the 10-yard line. The Rams player hit, crushed, not even hit, crushed the Saints player, crushed along the sideline before the ball was even halfway there, and the official, wanting the Rams to have drama, wanting there to be drama at the end of the game, did not know how to call a flag on that play, and it was right in front of them. They had interior motives. Maybe they bet on the game, because that decided the game, or else it would have been a Will Lutz 22-yarder to walk it off. And instead you got overtime out of that play. Instead you got no change of downs. So that play decided the football game. It decided everything. It decided who went to the Super Bowl. It decided Drew Brees' legacy. It decided Sean Payton's legacy. Drew Brees now will never play in a Super Bowl again, ever in his entire life. He'll never play in a Super Bowl again. He'll always go down as having one championship. He'll always be an okay quarterback, a top 8 quarterback of all time. Always be a top 8 quarterback because of that call. He'll always be top 8. And Drew Brees and Sean Payton in the city of New Orleans, they're dead. They're never going to have a season like this again. They're not going to be back next year. The Rams are just as good as them, and they had their chance to beat the Rams. The Rams are just as good as that football team. The Rams' defense is for real. Saints' offense is overrated the entire time. Probably would have lost in the Super Bowl anyway, but that's beside the point. What a bullshit call. And Ted Ginn bailed out Drew Brees, and Jared Goff just survived, played the next down, and Sean McVay gets to go to a championship. I think Goff's an okay quarterback, but he's going to win a Super Bowl. So, he's a Hall of Famer. He must be unbelievable, right? He must be so incredible. So, you know what? I hope the Chiefs or the Chiefs or the Patriots win the Super Bowl. I do, because the Saints got completely robbed. No, the refs will never live that down. They will never live that down. The referees will never, ever live that down. The worst call ever. It decided the championship of the NFC. It decided the Super Bowl. It decided everything. If they just made that call, it's over. They just made that call, it's over. It decided the game. It decided the football game. The refs should be criticized of this call for the rest of their lives. There is an ulterior motive. The NFL, maybe it's rigged. It is a piece of shit. I fucking hate the refs. I hate the fucking NFL. I hate the LA Rams. They didn't deserve to win that motherfucking football game. It was Will Lutz from 22 fucking yards. That's what it was. And you know it, and I know it. How could you not call that a penalty? He tackled the shit out of that guy. He tackled him. He jacked him the fuck up, and the ball wasn't even there. The ball wasn't even there. The ball wasn't there. They had no timeouts. It's game over. They're kneeling and kicking a 22-yarder. A 22-yarder. A 22-yarder. A 22-yarder. A 20. A chip shot. He could freaking kick it with his pinky. He can take his wee-wee and kick it from 22 yards, and they're going to the Super Bowl. That is the call. That is the game. That is the game. That is the freaking game. It is. It is. 1,000,000%. That's the game. 1,000,000% it's the game. That call ends the game. They kick a field goal. They end the game. They end the game. They end the game. And it was the game. That call was the game. The Saints played well enough to win. Rams are a great team, though. You know, Rams kept it close, and Rams got benefited in the end. So good for them. They'll go on now. Good for them. All right.